Among the 5 bodies recovered at the scene of the pipeline fire were 3 males, 1 female, and a child's body.
You see, the fire is serious and is going.
39 vehicles, including 33 trucks, 3 cars, and 3 tricycles, 10 residential buildings, and 17 shops were also completely razed by the inferno. According to eyewitnesses, the explosion with its raging fire and thick smoke threw the entire Awori, U-Turn, and Abulegba pipeline communities into panic.
Some hoodlums have been making use of this place as a business tourist. So it is just unfortunate that we don't have a government who cares about the affairs of we living in the states.
Most of Nigerians are corrupt. Daytime, they will come here. Civilians with the military people. The military people I call, especially the civil defense themselves, they are guiding here. Why would they be guiding the people to still fall in the afternoon? Look at what they cost now to the masses. They've gone enjoying, happy, but we now we are suffering. It's not a pipeline failure, my dear. We all see them every day. They come here to still fall. That is the old there, right there.
So what we need the government to do for us is to provide a very suitable environment for people living around the pipelines area.
The fire, said to have started at about 7:30 p.m. Sunday night, was successfully put out at about 11 p.m. by a combined team of Lagos State Fire Service and the safety unit of NNPC.
One incident too many, but again it goes back to sensitizing the people, letting them know the essence of keeping away from pipelines. These are very high-risk areas.
The Director General, Lasema, and the Southwest Acting Coordinator, NEMA, are appealing to Lagos residents to always report suspected nefarious activities to concerned authorities to prevent unnecessary loss of lives and property.
The people are part of their government and their safety is much more important than the economic gain they will get. Look at the buildings are gone. This shop now is about 10 shops in a block of a building, and the goods inside those shops have been destroyed. So you can see the economic losses.
Over 150 persons have been displaced by the incident. Still on the Lagos pipeline explosion, the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Hakeem Udumosu, says the command has activated intelligence gathering to determine the remote and immediate causes of incessant pipeline explosions in the state. Udumosu, who spoke with journalists at the pipeline explosion scene, as well as Director Naval Headquarters, O.B. Daji, described the incidents as unfortunate, stressing that an ongoing operation to clear all NNPC right-of-way would be followed to a logical conclusion.
Machinery has been activated so as to make sure that those who perpetrated this now will not go unpunished, firstly, and secondly now to have it as a proactive measure in line with IGP's directive of community policing. So we are meeting with the CDAs, we are meeting with the landlord association, so we are meeting with the technicians along this area, because you see that there are so many vehicles that are parked even on the right of way, so off the pipeline. If perhaps they have maintained that right of way as established by NNPC, when such like still happen now, it wouldn't have gotten these devastated effects. So all these ones are going to be taken care of to avoid any other future one.
Lies under Operation Awase, all apparatuses of security agencies, the Nigerian Navy, Civil Defense, the police, the Army and the Air Force to support the NNPC to clear the NNPC pipelines right of way, all the way from Atlas Cove to Mosimi. It's an ongoing operation, and we will be collaborating with the Lagos State government in the coming days to ensure that this operation is hitch-free.
NNPC Group Managing Director Mele Kyari and DPR's Assistant Director Umar Moriki also expressed worry over the continuous insertions into the pipelines by vandals, saying they are collaborating with security agencies to reduce the trend.
What they do is that they make insertions into our lines, tap petroleum product, and at the end, ends with the disaster that we have seen like this. This is happening daily. We are working with the security agencies to make sure that we reduce this to the barest minimum. We are also working with, particularly with the Nigerian Navy, the Civil Defense Corps, the Nigerian Police, and all other agencies of, agencies of security, including Department of State Service, to contain this to bare minimum. What this portends is danger for all of us. If these incidents had happened under a windy condition yesterday, we would have been talking about thousands of people dying in this place. And more importantly, Nigerians must know that these activities are happening within communities. People are aware of what is happening. If you allow them to continue to do what they are doing, they will kill all of us. Everybody along this corridor will be impacted.
Yeah, certainly there will be punitive actions against the people that are causing these accidents. But more importantly, we need to also know that most of these accidents that result into fatalities are caused by communities. And those communities are actually not within our purview to punish. But what we can do, like I said, is to sensitize all the public and make sure that everybody is aware of the danger that is in petroleum products, so that immediately you have an accident, people shouldn't go near those products because they are volatile. And the security agents will need to also do more in terms of cordoning areas.
Pipeline explosions in Lagos with its attendant loss of lives and property have become a recurring decimal, raising the need for quick intervention by government.